Italy's got the quick turnaround coming in today against Panama. This Panama team cruised through the qualifiers, made it here to the main tournament. Impressive win on night number 1. Now finding themselves back to the wall at 1-2. The right-hander from Venezuela, Michele Vassalotti, who gets the nod out of the Milwaukee Brewers organization. A guy that, if you're Mike Piazza, I would imagine you're hoping can give you a little bit of length. Ruben Tejada will step into the batter's box and get this thing underway. Got himself another hit, 5 for 12 as he gets things started today with a single the other way.
He's shown some power yesterday, a big home run. They said they couldn't hear each other in the dugout.
Runner off as that pitch was in the dirt, and a little bit of a misread by Ruben Tejada, and he is gone at second, so the leadoff single erased.
From the Italian catcher, kind of stuck around, bounced off the umpire's foot.
You could tell the crowd was such a big factor behind Chinese Taipei as Bethencourt goes after the 2-2. He's gone on strikes, and a good start for Michele Vassalotti. So that brings in Pasquantino. Pasquantino, the Italian nightmare, the nickname he was given by Royals Hall of Famer George Brett. Bouncer to first and a 3-6 double play. Really nice job over at first base by Erasmo Caballero. And Ruben Tejada out at short. Jose Ramos, he is quite the prospect package in the Los Angeles Dodgers organization. Jose Ramos, deep left. Ramos leaving the yard. Something we saw him do in the qualifier in Panama City. And he's arrived with a big fly in Taichung out into the wind.
We talked about the energy after last night. You come out and be flatlined in Panama. That's one way to get that energy level up in that dugout. 3-0 count, have the green light. This is a fastball middle, absolute no doubter.
So that brings in Luis Castillo after the walk to Caballero. Liner out on a hop to second. Tough play. Fletcher, great adjustment there. 4-6-3, 2 gone.
And look at that right on cue. He can turn it better than anyone. We saw it last night at the shortstop position, and now on the right side of the infield. 2 quick outs.
Game number 7 of this 2023 World Baseball Classic Pool A. Yadiel Santamaria will lead things off here in the top half of the 3rd inning. His team's got a 1-0 lead thanks to Jose Ramos' solo homer in the 2nd. So Santamaria strikes out to lead things off in the 3rd. And you look at federation like Italy's, if you put a team together that has success in the World Baseball Classic, Mike Piazza gets to take that back home to Italy and say, hey, we can do this. I understand there are a lot of Italian Americans on this roster. As another tricky play for Dominic Marolio, who has made 2 really good ones and shares a laugh with his 3rd baseman, Robel Garcia. 2 gone in the 3rd, but it is crucially important to have some success.
All smiles after that play, but I tell you what, you drop that or someone with that collision, not so many smiles, but you can hear Robel Garcia, he has priority over this ball, but just too late. You can hear him yelling literally as that ball's 3 feet from Marolio's glove.
Back to the top of the order, veteran Ruben Tejada. And that's off of our 3rd base umpire, Chris Siegel, and the ball rolling out in left. Tejada's into 2nd. And man, hopefully Chris Siegel's okay as everybody is over to check on him. Oh, that is a scary moment. Last night, Chris Siegel got hit behind the plate as well. That ball was crushed. Oh, man.
Oh, off the head. He's saying he's good.
What a battler, man. The amount of respect that you have to have for umpires, and umpires are tough men and women who are integral, incredible parts of the game of baseball. And Chris Siegel somehow able to have a laugh about that right now. What an amazing dude over there at 3rd to be able to just shake that off and get right back to it. Leadoff walk for Arauz, and here is Christian Bethencourt. Michele Vassalotti gave up the leadoff homer in the 2nd inning. Otherwise, he's been really good. Couple of strikeouts, couple of walks. He's got to work around a leadoff base runner here in the 4th, but here comes the 1-2. On the ground, snared on the dive at 6-4-3, double play. What a job by Nicky Lopez, moving over to short today and starting the twin killing. 2 gone.
I'll tell you what, Nicky Lopez and David Fletcher, you see that score being 1-0, big reason. Couple big double plays, big double play for this Italian team. 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, couple strikeouts, 1 walk. Pitch count approaching 63. This will be his last hitter. Try and get through 4. Give that bullpen a chance to start a clean inning in the 5th. Man, what a job.
Strikeout of Garcia gets this game through 4. And a potential insurance run moves into scoring position.
Talking about Umberto Mejia, how much he's meant to this team and this bullpen coming back to pitch in this game after that first outing. He's standing outside of the dugout right now down there at first base. He's so fired up.
Cordoba over the leap of Garcia and down in left field around 3rd base. Here comes Ramos
2-0 lead as Panama extends it in the 7th.
How big is that second run for Panama? We talked about one run not going to be good enough. San Cavilla just serving up a fastball down the middle, especially late here.
We got a pinch hitter that will take the first at bat of this 7th inning, and it is the Tigers prospect John Valenti, who had a big hit against Chinese Taipei. And he lays down a bunt third base side. Caballero's throw, nice dig over at first. Alan Cordoba immediately wants a look, as safe is the initial call from Larry Vanover, and Luis Ortiz is not even going to wait. Oh, wow. They're going to say that it took too long for Luis Ortiz to request this review.
That's how pivotal this play is. You still have to review it.
How about Alan Cordoba as well? He just moved to first base this inning. He started this game in left field. The ball is certainly in the back of the glove. The question is going to be, is that right foot on the bag?
Yeah, I think you can see that foot, especially from this angle. We get a chance to see this angle. That foot slid off the bag, but we shall see. They are going to review this play.
Dominic Marolio voicing his opinion. Blake Butera going out to collect his catcher, and that is a very, very quick reversal on that call.
Massive for Team Panama to challenge that play, make sure they got enough looks down in that dugout to get it overturned.
And with 2 outs and the bases cleared, that is now 8 straight retired by Panamanian pitching. Liner left side, speared on one hop by Tejada, throw to first. What a play by the former big leaguer Ruben Tejada. We've talked so much about Italy's defense today. It's Panama's that comes up massive in the 7th. Big spot now.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. You got a situation where you got Baldonado, who is tough on lefties, but you have the biggest threat at the box. A guy, though, who you've handled all day, and you've watched him last night get handled left on left. I think you have to pitch to him.
Called strike 3. Baldonado freezes Pasquantino and takes this game to the 9th.
Base runner on. Here's Brett Sullivan. Been banged up a little bit. He's not behind the plate.
First pitch, Sullivan back up the middle. Another dive by Tejada. Deflects off his glove. That deadens it enough to enable Fletcher to go first to third. Here comes Italy in the 9th.
And now working in the bullpen as Javi Guerra deals with runners at the corner.
And guess who's on deck? Nicky Lopez. This is a big out right here.
John Valenti, 0-2. Swung on and missed.
You have to take that breath, and he executed, stayed on top of this pitch. Huge strikeout with Nicky Lopez coming up.
Nicky Lopez has been a force in this World Baseball Classic so far.
Big spot right here for Nicky Lopez.
2-2. Bounce back to the mound. Guerra, the former shortstop, to the bag for one on the first. Got him! And Panama wraps up the win. And Mike Piazza's team, after a spectacular win in game number 1 over Cuba, has slipped to 1-2. Panama has rallied from a couple of tough losses, and we've got chaos in Pool A. What a win for Luis Ortiz's team. And Panama now throws these standings into chaos, wrapping up its World Baseball Classic journey with a second win in 4 games.